Episode 7, Bound by Blood, Torn by Love, The Blood Moon Prophecy. The dawn after the storm carried no peace, only questions that lingered like shadows over Nro. The villagers whispered Obinna's name with both fear and awe. Some said he was possessed. Others claimed he was chosen by the gods. But one thing was certain, something ancient had awakened. The oracle's hut still smelled of smoke and incense when Nnenna entered. Her wrapper was still damp, her hair tangled from the rain. The old woman sat motionless by the flickering pot of flame. "You seek truth, daughter of Over," the oracle croaked, her blind eyes turning toward Nnenna. "But truth is not mercy. It wounds before it heals." Nnenna bowed low. "Then let it wound me, if it will save Obinna." The oracle reached into the fire and drew out a handful of glowing ash. It did not burn her. "The blood moon approaches," she whispered. "On that night, the ancestors will demand a final offering. The one who carries the mark of the curse must face them beneath the sacred yellow tree, or the land will drown in darkness." Nnenna's heart sank. "And who carries the mark?" The oracle turned her hand. The ashes formed the shape of a pendant, the very same one Obinna wore. "He was never meant to bear it alone," the old woman said softly. "The curse was shared when your hearts became one. If the offering is not made, Nro will burn." Outside, the wind rose suddenly, carrying with it a strange hum. The villagers lifted their heads as the sky darkened, though it was still morning. Birds fled from the trees. From the forest's edge came a sound like a heartbeat, slow, deep, and ancient. Obinna appeared at the outskirts of the village. His face was pale, his eyes haunted. The pendant around his neck glowed faintly, pulsing in rhythm with the sound. "They're calling me," he murmured when Nnenna found him. "The ancestors. They want me to come to the yellow tree." She grabbed his hand. "Then I will go with you." He looked at her, pain flickering in his eyes. "If you follow me, you may never return." "Then I will never return," she said firmly. "But I will not lose you to death or darkness." That night, the blood moon rose, a swollen red orb bathing the forest in crimson light. The trees seemed alive, whispering prayers or curses in voices only the spirits could understand. Nnenna and Obinna walked hand in hand to the sacred clearing where the ancient yellow tree towered like a silent witness. The roots twisted through the earth like veins of some sleeping giant. Offerings from generations past lay at its base, cowries, bones, and torn fabrics. The pendant on Obinna's chest grew hotter until it burned against his skin. Suddenly, a wind unlike any other swept through the clearing, and the air shimmered. The spirits of the ancestors appeared, figures in white, their faces painted with uli marks, their eyes glowing with sorrow and judgment. A deep voice thundered, "You defied the oath. The bloodline was warned." Obinna fell to his knees. "If blood must be paid, take mine. Spare the innocent." Nnenna cried out, running to him. "No. I am part of this curse. You will not bear it alone." The ancestors' voices intertwined, some chanting, others weeping. A bright red light burst from the pendant, lifting Nnenna and Obinna into its glow. Their bodies trembled, their faces twisted in pain and love. The oracle's voice echoed in the wind, "When love bleeds under the blood moon, only one may live, but through that sacrifice, the curse may die." Nnenna looked at Obinna, tears glistening on her cheeks. "Then let it be me." He shook his head, holding her tightly. "You are my heart, Nnenna. Without you, I am nothing." The light grew unbearable. The forest seemed to scream. Then, silence. When the wind finally stilled, only one figure remained kneeling beneath the yellow tree. Obinna's hands trembled as he held Nnenna's lifeless body. The pendant lay between them, its glow fading slowly. The spirits began to vanish, their voices now calm. "The debt is paid. The curse sleeps once more." Obinna's cry echoed through the forest, carried by the night wind into every corner of Nro. The villagers would later say that the trees wept that night, and that the river ran red at dawn. As the first light of morning broke, Obinna buried Nnenna beneath the yulo tree, their blood mingled with the earth, sealing the curse in roots and soil. The pendant he placed beside her heart. But as he turned to leave, the faintest whisper brushed his ear, "Our love will live again, when the blood moon rises once more." Obinna froze, eyes wide. The wind stirred gently through the leaves, and somewhere in the distance, the oracle smiled. In Nro, love had conquered death, but not time. Some stories never end. They wait, like echoes beneath the yulo tree, for hearts brave enough to awaken them again. If this story touched you, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to check out African stories. New episodes drop every week, where love, culture, and destiny are woven into the spirit of Africa.